So, the very first procedure we want to learn is actually has two parts. One is Achamanam. Achamanam has two parts. In the first part, you purify yourself from within. And in the second part, it's called Nyasa. Nyasa means removing negativity, removing that which is not pure by reinstating or placing the pure. Okay, it's a replacement therapy. So you take a little bit of water. अब इसमें there's a vidhi. You join all except for the little finger. And then you take water just enough that you cover the triangle. थोड़ा और ले लो. Just the triangle, yes. And then you sip it in one shot. Okay? But you sip it after you say Achyutaya Namaha. Achyut means the first one. Namaha. So this mantra is about acknowledging Achyut, the first, and not yourself. Achyutaya Namaha. Second sip of water. Anantaya Namaha. That which never dies, which has no end, which is Shashvat. Govindaya Namaha. Achaman ho gaya. Now you establish the deities in different parts of your own body. Okay? Primarily the face to begin with. The significance of this we will explain later. Okay? First you learn the procedure and then we'll talk about it. So Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana, Sridhara, Rishikesha, Padmanabha, Damodara. So you have established 12 forms of Vishnu in its respective places. Purifying yourself by placing these pure forms of Vishnu Bhagavan in 12 different places. Okay? So if you go through the whole thing again, you will discover that, okay, so all my dushkarma. Now here dushkarma means that which is not in the rhythm of the universe. It's like asura. What is asur? Sura means in the rhythm of the universe. In music we have swaram. So in the rhythm of the universe is sura. Asura is against the rhythm of the universe. So what you call papa karma, ya dushkarma, is nothing but that which is not in the rhythm of the universe, not in the rhythm of creation. Okay, so you will realize that these parts that you do nyasa on are probably the parts of your body that you use to do dushkarma. By establishing a deity or a god there, you are purifying that space. Achamanam. It is done before every ritual in the Vedic tradition. After Achamanam, we will do Vigneshwara Dhyanam. Vigneshwar naga yaru? Who is Vigneshwara? What you know as Lord Ganesha. Okay. Now about this deity. Alright, so let me say this. This is the introduction to a vast possibility of wisdom. To know Shastra is not as important as to practice it, to get into the depth and study it. So Vigneshwara is one such deity. Ritualistically, in every puja, every yajna, the first thing you ask for is, boss, without any obstacles, this job should be done. So that is why Vigneshwara Dhyanam. Okay? It has other connotations, but we will get into those connotations when you are deeper into the practice. Okay? So, Shuklam Bharadaram now. clench your fist and your knuckle on your temple. So, Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Sadurbhujam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Vigneshwara Dhyana. After Vigneshwara Dhyana, the third very important, extremely significant ritual, procedure is pranayama. Pranayama by itself is a science. It is one of